where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Framber Valdez gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate is Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. McCormick is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
And here he is, right on cue, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Tucker is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, here is Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Vaughn has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Here's Michael Brantley, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So now here is Yuli Gurriel looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Slow little grounder left side. Moncada has it. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. We are still scoreless. Digging in will be Eloy Jimenez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Eloy.
First delivery to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on date. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians' franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he puts it on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. McCormick will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Up next, Gavin Sheets. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's gone 2 for 6. He's set. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
And he struck him out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Got him. And stepping in, Chas McCormick, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros leave one. Will move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Right fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that's in there. Base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Fouled away. Vaughn aboard here at first with nobody out. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Tucker waits on it. 1 out.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. From the stretch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped to third, tough to get to. Gonna be a tough play. To second for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. That's how you roll it. 5-4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. We played 2.5. No score on the show. Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him to start the home first.
Jose Altuve.
He's set and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Strike one to start the at-bat. Strike two. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, the designated hitter, Yordan.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off 1-0. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Ball even at 2-2. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. One left for Houston. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Now here's the first offering. Jose Abreu is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox fourth, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Brantley going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Into the box now, Gavin Sheets. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. To short. Fielded cleanly. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 good guys. Now it'll be Yuli Gurriel. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Now the first pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Oh, here's the pitch.
1-1.
Correa, base runner at first with one out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next to hit, Chas McCormick, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. From the stretch.
0-1.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. In the air down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Astros leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Is this redemption for my soul?
All set for the start of the inning, and up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn.
Right fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Now here's the first offering. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Tucker is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the AB now. High in the air out to center field. McCormick is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Vaughn is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A fly out and a single for him so far. And now the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1-2, here it comes.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 pitch.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and into bat next is Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he popped him up. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose.
So here's Jose Abreu. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Stepping in next, Eloy Jimenez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The For the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back easily. First pitch on its way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Robert, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Runner goes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada, runner in scoring position with two gone. Now here's the first offering. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're up 2-0. And now in the box, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And there's his first base hit in this one. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this will be fouled away.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
From the belt, the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Jimenez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Next to dig in, Carlos Correa. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1 the count now. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate now, Gavin Sheets. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, the right fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now the first pitch. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Tucker waits on it. 2 gone. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So next to bat will be Cesar Hernandez. He's set, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches, but they're on top 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And it's quickly 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Robert is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder,
Now to bat, Chas McCormick struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
now batting, catcher, Maldonado.
Next up is Martin Maldonado. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And now the first pitch. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
The batter will be Luis Robert. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. This pitch is popped up. Gurriel in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Next to hit is Eloy Jimenez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCormick is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrel. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Again, another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrel, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More to come from Houston after this. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. First offering, a bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number one. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now the first pitch. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Blake Taylor enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
The batter, the designated
Into the box, Gavin Sheets. Popped him up. Maldonado waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Now to the plate, Andrew Vaughn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch on the way, fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Anderson picks it up. And a wide throw, but he keeps his foot on the bag as he lands on his belly. And on a bit of a weird ending, this ball game is over. 4-0 to score tonight. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Carlos Rodon is credited with the win. Framber Valdez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Your chest, you spend 70 on your bins, and ain't sure that's for your friends.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Rolling down the street in it. Pair of chucks got my feet in it.